Okay, welcome back to Dina's Ink Inspirations. This is going to be part 2 of a previous video of this pan pastel sky. This was done on Pastelmat, and I purposely did not make a lot more detail in the sky. I wanted to wait and save that for the end. I left this bottom part light, so specifically it could be for stamping. And then if there's not a lot of stuff in the bottom, it makes it easier to, like we could do this as water, or we could turn this into ground for a desert scene, or we could use grass. So it leaves our options open more. So what I wanted to do for this part of the little series I'm doing here is show you on my acetate that I had done these little stamps. I know that light. Let's see. Let me try turning that light off for a second. See if it helps. Yeah, let me just do that just to show you this part. So I wanted to use the windmills. And I thought, this is what my little scene, I'm going to make an attempt and see if my little scene will stamp out this way. And then I'm eventually going to put the horse. I'm not sure where I'll place him, probably around in there somewhere. But I think that would make a cute little scene. So let's see if it works. I don't know, but it'll be worth a try. And let me turn the light back on. That glare gets a little annoying sometimes. Then I was thinking in part 3, what we could do is we could do some detail work in the sky and maybe in the water. So what I am going to use is from Stampscapes. These are some older stamps. I'm going to use the Sedgebank Left and the Sedge Cluster, but I'm only going to be using this bottom part. At least I'm going to try, see if it works. And then from the newer ones, the Nature Sheet 36, I've got the small windmill and the windmill reflections. And then from Nature Sheet 37, I've got the horse and reflection. So let's give this a try. What I did is I ran a copy off of my pan pastel. I ran it off on smooth cover stock. And you can see, like I've shown in previous videos, it does come out a little different, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so let's start with that. I want to use my stamp positioner. And the reason I do that is because it gives me the option of stamping again if I don't get an image stamped right the first time. So, of course, the first one I want to do, I want to get it pretty much up to that line. It almost looks like a horizon line. So I want to get that up there, about there. Okay. So this is how I do it with my little fancy tape dispenser, right? And then I just tape my images onto the platform. Kind of an extra little step, but it works for me, and it helps me get placement of my images. Let's get it right about there. Okay. And I am going to use VersaFine Clair Nocturne. I think I am going to stamp it again. Okay. And my plan is going to be to use like colored pencils in the grasses. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to go ahead and stamp out the windmills while I've got it here. Okay, let's see. Can use that same piece of tape. Okay, I hope I can get this positioned right. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's see if I got it. If not, hopefully it's close enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and again, I'm going to do another image or another pass on this. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and try getting this little bitty guy right here. And I am going to use a smaller piece of tape. Okay, I'm going to put this just to make sure. You know, I'm wondering if we should stamp that one in a lighter color, like a gray. Okay, that's got to be pretty close. You know what, let me get my gray. Let's just try it in the gray first. This one is the VersaFine Clair Morning Mist. So if it doesn't work, if I don't like the way it looks, it's no big deal because I've got the stamp taped onto the platform. If I want it in black, I can still do it. I don't know, what do you think? I don't know if I want that in black or not. You know what, let's just do it in black. Just to make it a little more striking against that sky. I might regret it, but oh well. Yeah, I think I like it better like that. Okay, now what we need to do, I want to get some of the orange colors down into the water. So I use my 100% cotton ball. I just grabbed Memento. I don't think it really would matter what colors you use. I got Cantaloupe. Yeah, Cantaloupe. Okay, and what I want is to I want to get just some of the colors. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, you know what? I think this is one of those weird papers that I got from Amazon. I got this paper from Amazon that it was weird how it wasn't taking any of the colors, any of the mediums. It didn't matter what I was using. It just wasn't taking anything very well. I'm just going to add a little bit into go ahead and give me a head start on the grasses there. Okay, let's go to Morocco. Let's try that color. So I don't want it all the way down here to the bottom. I probably shouldn't have come this far down with the yellow. I just want to get it like right in here to maybe reflect some of that color. I hope this works. almost the same color as the cantaloupe, isn't it? Yeah, that's not very, it's not very red, is it? There's more red up here. Oh well, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm happy with it as long as it just gives me the impression of what's in the sky. I don't know, I would have thought that would have showed up a little more red. That's a little too orange. Let me get, you know what, I had pulled out potter's clay. Which, I don't know though, I think that might be a little more brown. Yeah, it's a little more brown. Okay, hold on. Let me get a different color. Okay, let's try some ladybug. We'll get a little bit of ladybug in there, and that should give us a little more red. Or it might be too pink. I don't know. We'll see. It is pretty pink, huh? What I think I'm going to do, just real quick, a little bit of this into the sky. Give me a little bit brighter, like what's going on down here. It got bright all of a sudden because of the ladybug. Okay, but you get the idea. Okay. And then let's just go for a little extra down on the bottom. I think the color I'm hunting for is the evergreen bow. I think that's the one that I'm wanting. So let's try that. Okay. Yeah, evergreen bow. Let's try that in the water because it kind of will match the colors up there in the sky, I think. Or not. Let's see, maybe we need to go to something a little more muted. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this here and then I'm gonna get some stormy sky. Yeah, I think I got one of those weird papers. It is not, it doesn't take the inks or anything very well. So you'll probably see me fighting with it. Let's get a little bit of stormy sky. Nope. Okay, here it is. All right, let's try this one. See, I'm getting a lot of ink on my cotton ball. But but it does not want to transfer to the paper. Oh well, maybe that'll make it look more like water, right? Okay. Now I think one of the things I like to do, especially down in the water, is to darken it, darken the corners. So let's try some faded jeans. See how this paper just absolutely, and I did re-ink all of my pads, so I know I've got enough ink on them. This is the strangest paper. I think they sent me some kind of a knockoff paper. Now usually they just soak right in real quick. Okay, so I think probably what I'll end up doing is coming back in and darkening that up some more with some black. But let's go with that for now. Okay, now what I want to do is stamp the rocks from the sedge cluster that I showed you. Like what I did is I had just used the bottom portion of it to put down here. So let's see how it works. I don't know. This may work and it may not. What I have to do is get my placement. Let's go about right there. Okay, so get my tape. Okay, now just to be safe, because I don't want it to go up in there. So we'll see. I don't know, this may be just a total failure on this whole scene. But it's fun to try, right? Okay. Back to my VersaFine Clair. Okay, let's see how it works, guys. I don't know. Yeah, that seems to work okay. I'll accept that one. Okay, and now let's just stamp our horse. I want to see, where do we want to place this guy? What I wanted to do is have kind of his feet, I wanted him to be on the bank a little bit. So I think that goes that's too far over, huh? But I don't want them here because I want the reflection in the water, so I think I like that the best. Okay. Now let's see if I can get this right. Okay, I hope that's it. And he seems crooked. Let me show you. See how it seems like I got him crooked? Let's straighten him up. Okay, let's give it a try. You know what we could do actually? Let me wipe this off. Let's do a little test run here. I wish I could do stuff without the glare. Okay. I think the placement's good. I hope. Because I'm looking at it now and he looks crooked again. No, I got the placement good. Okay, I'm going to do one more. And I do not mind not getting it all in the water. I am just inking up the horse again at the top. Let's do it one more time. See what I mean about this paper? It's so strange. I want a good solid black image of the horse. Okay, that's pretty good. I like it a little bit lighter at the bottom. I like it like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the stamping and part 2. We got the coloring in the water. So I think what we can do is come back next time for part 3 and we'll start adding in some detail. We're going to add more detail into the sky and the clouds. We'll color in the grasses and maybe add a little more detail in the water. So maybe color that tree in. So we'll see. We'll see when we come back. But anyway, just remember I purposely made this pan pastel sky not finished so that we could play with it more. And I wished I had used a different paper. But we'll see. We'll see how this takes the color. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys will try it. And I just want to thank you for joining me. Have a really, really great day.